it made everybody sit at home and actually be creative and like put shit out there because there's nothing else to fucking do. So a lot of good shit came out of it.
Yeah, there's no shows that I can go take pictures at anymore till who the hell knows when. So I said, you know what? Let's pretend we're talk show hosts now. I don't know.
It's just a bunch of pictures all put together.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, it's definitely weird. Like I'm used to interviewing people over the phone, so now to do it this way is a little cool. But it's also like I have to actually have lighting, and I actually like.
Yeah. You have to like think about it. You have to like put the dog in the bedroom so it doesn't fucking scratch across the floor and fucking shit. Yeah.
Right. So how's it going? How's California?
It's fucking on fire, man.
I know.
The fucking place is crazy.
We had it here last week. We had smoke from your fires out here last week, and I've got a cousin that's in Santa Clara, and he's like, "Yeah, see, imagine being here."
Yeah, and what's crazy though, it's like I'm out in Hercules right now. I'm about an hour and 30 minutes east. Actually, just went and bid a house out here. I'm in the middle of nowhere, but it's like everywhere around here is on fire. But this pocket is like blue sky, and everybody outside is just fucking stripping. You know what I mean? We're like literally surrounded by fucking fire. It's just in a bigger, it's just a big fucking circle right now, but it can fucking,
Right.
I don't know. But
that's insane. That's got to be a weird thing to try to get used to.
I mean, you just get used to it though. It's just like fucking COVID or anything else, like. My biggest fucking gripe about the day right now is forgetting my mask on my dashboard halfway into the fucking liquor store. You know what I mean? Right. That it's like rolling a gutter ball.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck. You gotta walk back to the car, and everybody knows what you're doing. They feel
exactly.
For you,
Yep. Everybody has done it 100 times so far.
For sure, like some old lady will walk by and just be like, "Yo, stay strong, young man. Stay strong."
How are you dealing with the whole thing? Has it just kind of gotten routine at this point? The whole between being locked down from COVID and the world being on fire and on top of everything else going on?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been fucking, it's been a rough one, man. Like just everything that's gone down. I'm going through a divorce. I went through a divorce this year.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It didn't work out. It's fucking, it sucks, but people fucking grow, whatever. But it's like, it's fucking of like biblical proportions of how fucked this year is, and that's just my fucking my take on it. You know what I mean? Everybody I know, something crazy has fucking happened. Like I'm helping my friend little Jen fucking clean out her dad's apartment because he just died of old age. You know what I mean? And so she's dealing with like not being able to fucking tattoo, not being able to fucking make money. Now she got her dad's estate. It's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, last time you and I talked, we did an interview for the last album, and it was like right around now, but 4 years ago. So it was like 6 weeks before the election, and we were both like, "Well, he's not actually going to win. Like, he's not actually going to win." And then he won, and we were like, "This is going to be the most fucked up thing ever if he wins." And now, fast forward 4 years later, and the sky is literally on fire.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like. We said that it was so unimaginable that he could be president because this is exactly what we thought would happen.
Right.
Yeah. Dude, I was in Arizona a few days ago. My friend's 40th birthday. We were on like one of the offshoots of the Colorado River or something on a boat, and these fucking boat people, bro, they're fucking crazy.
Really?
Like they just start impromptu Trump parades on boats. Like I saw a boat straight up, bro, fucking go by, and it was a fucking flag, and it was Rambo, the cover of Rambo 3, like the VHS,
Yeah.
Fucking deep fake superimposed Trump's face on Rambo, dude. And it was just a huge flag behind this fucking like Girls Gone Wild looking boat. I was like, fuck this. But it's just crazy. Everywhere, every little pocket, everywhere has just got its own insanity going on.
I feel like we see that more now than we did 4 years ago too. Like I feel like I talked to Jenny from Bad Cop last week, and we were talking about how people go like all in for the Trump shit. Like they don't just have a Trump sign in their yard. They have like there's a house in the next town over from us up here that has a train with like Trump conducting the train. It literally says like join the Trump train. I'm
Yeah,
like, what the
yeah, no. It's
yeah,
it's fucking it's wild shit. Like you got to think like that's like. I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist at all, but this could totally just be the same shit with like the vaccines or whatever. It's just like some Russian farm, just like let's just make fucking the craziest fucking Trump
right,
pop art we can,
right,
and we'll like make it like a fad for fucking conservatives to do it. I mean, I don't. It's the same shit I tell my family. It's like I'm not fucking for either one of them. It's like how you say like you like they're all in or nothing, but it's like that on both sides.
right.
Like fools can't just like okay, you got some good ideas, but some of your ideas are shitty. I got some good ideas. Some of my ideas are shitty. Let's make
Right.
a hybrid. That's like what
Yeah.
debate is for. But all this shit, and it's just like now it just seems it's so heightened that I mean, and I mean, how fucked up things are. I think it has to be like that. You have to pick a side
Yeah.
because obviously that fucking debating shit got people walked all over, and this is where we're at. But
Right.
it's just I don't know. It's weird that everybody knows like what's happening and that it's fucked up. It just continues.
Right. Like literally everybody knows how fucked we are. But yeah,
Yeah,
next
they know.
4 years
Everybody's
from
fucking
now.
with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Hey, you just cursed us, dude.
Right.
Cursed us last time.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Dude, hey, this is what I was thinking today. Ain't too much weed, but I was like, I bet Trump's gonna try to pull some shit where he goes, oh, it's COVID is having a comeback because it's November, it's flu season, so it's too dangerous to vote, too dangerous for us to even tally votes. So we got to do another fucking interim. I'm gonna be an interim president for a
He's
couple of years. Then you got a Putin situation.
right. Well, he's already talked publicly about how he was treated so unfairly his first 4 years that he should, like, once he wins this coming election, he should get another 4 years after that to make up for the four where he was treated so unfairly by the news and by the Democrats.
Oh, he's trying to call a fucking mulligan.
Already, yeah. Like the first 4 years
Okay,
basically shouldn't count. So he should get 8 years starting now. Are
yeah,
you
yeah,
fucking kidding
yeah.
me?
That's what Putin did, dude.
Yeah.
And how long has Putin been in office? He's been in office for fucking
I think it's
years and
since
years,
like
right?
99. Yeah, 98 or
Yeah,
99.
like everybody runs against him ends up getting poisoned or just fucking
Right.
drops out. Nah, fuck this shit.
Right.
Yeah, it's coming. I mean,
Yeah.
I got fucking. I mean, hey, fuck it. Let's just say it again, dude. There's no way Kanye will actually become president.
Yeah, right. No way. No
How
way.
crazy
Never
the
happened.
world, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank God we were
Wow.
recording.
You
Oh
heard it
man.
here.
Yeah, exactly. Let's talk about the new record because this new record, I know that that I'm a fan of your band and I thought the last record was really good. This record blows it out of the water. It is like
Thank
so
you, man.
like you guys I sort of say a lot that people leveled up on this one, but you guys found like a whole nother set of gears on this one. It's really good. I hope you're proud of
Thank
it.
you, man. Yeah, no, we're super proud of it, man. And like, I think we realized that we kind of fucking switched gears too, like halfway through making the new songs and stuff, And it was tight. It was fucking. It was like, it's exciting again, especially when you're in a band, and you've been kind of writing shit, but you're just mainly touring, and you don't really have the time to like put the energy into actually like trying to level up.
Right.
So it was definitely like super like cool, and I feel like fortunate to be able to like witness that kind of shit, like not just for myself, but for like the other dudes in the band, and just like people's ideas coming together and working so well. It's fucking tight, man.
So could you realize like during the recording session or the writing session that like you were on some shit this time? Like did something feel different about the way the song sounded or came together or
I don't know if it felt like different how they came together. I was just like I was more tripping out on like the fact that we were actually like doing it. Like it's just amazing to me that fucking five dudes can just like fucking put their 2 cents into something and come up with some crazy shit off the cuff. That's just I don't think like when we're in there fucking making the music, like half the time I got like an idea of what we're gonna sing and shit, but I'm writing lyrics like the day before, the day of, like actually recording because I'm a I don't know, I'm a procrastinator. I'm a lazy person. What can I say? You know, I
Right.
work better under pressure.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, the way that you guys switch gears, even in between songs, like you can go from, I don't even want to throw genres out there because I don't even know that that matters, but the way that you can switch gears,
Don't put your
but then,
bias on me.
well, right, that that, but then you're the way that you sing, whatever, it sounds like you're sort of freestyling over the whole thing. Like you have to be nimble to be able to kind of switch from a type of music to another type of music to another type of music in the same song. So it sounds like you write up at the very end. Like
Yeah.
like you don't really come up with lyrics and then say, hey, let's put a ska and then a hardcore and then like a reggae thing on this. Like,
No, no, no. Like I've fucking. I mean, I envy people that can write like that. Like, you know, people that just have like notebooks and notebooks of lyrics. You know what I mean? Almost like they're just like they can just freestyle right with no beat. I've never been like that. I've got to hear like the song done, and then I'll just try to like contort to the song. You know,
yeah,
because otherwise, like it's super. Like I can't just like take my like I don't know, just like weird syllable shit that I do. Like I can't
yeah,
just
yeah.
take one song and then fucking move it to another one because it just doesn't, you know, line up or whatever. So I don't know. Yeah, it's that's just always been our fucking process and it's worked so far. So fucking.
Will you go in with at least ideas of what you want to talk about on a certain
Oh
song?
yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, we've been. I mean, you gotta realize we've been like hashing this out in band practice, like just like making it, and then we fucking keep playing it over and over and over before we even get to the recording process.
yeah,
So there's already been like a dialogue of what the song's about, the feeling that we want to fucking, you know, convey through it. The fucking, it's not just like crazy like willy nilly. I just go in there
yeah,
for the day up, like, oh shit, I'm just gonna fucking pull all this shit out of my ass, you know.
right, right.
There's definitely a rough draft before we get in there, and then we just fine tune it once we're there.
You guys took your time on this one, it seems. Like I feel like there were posts, so listen to me
Yeah.
relying on social media, but there were posts from along the way where you're kind of recording, seems like it was done, filming a video, and then it still took a while. Is that because of just the editing process or it wasn't done yet or
Like I said, man, I'm a lazy person. No, I'm just kidding. Um, no, so we were working when we wrote the album. I mean, all those songs were written over like 2 years ago,
oh wow.
pretty much, and like you know, like the core of the songs. You know, we had these rough drafts and then demoed them, and then we started fine tuning them. Then we went in with Chris Dugan, who works for Green Day, into their studio, and we recorded the whole fucking album. And fucking Chris is the best fucking dude. His shit sounded super dope. Everything was all good, and we thought like, yeah, fucking album's done. And that was like in November or something, last November. And then
Yeah.
we shot it, and Fat Mike was just like, he's like, it's fucking good. He's all, it's really good. He's all, but you guys can fucking, we can do a better version of this and this. So we went back to the drawing board and like, not all the way, but pretty much in January. And we record a lot of shit with the Decomposers
Yeah.
with that Mike. That's like the production crew with like Baz, who's fucking awesome, crazy Frenchman, fucking wild on the badminton court. Uh, and Johnny from Old Man Markley
Yeah.
and Mike. Yeah, I don't know. And then it just it stepped it up with those other minds in it and stuff, and it's definitely like a collaborative effort on everybody to make it. Because I mean, there's like crazy old like dubstep hidden fucking echoey shit in the background when you listen on headphones.
Yeah, right.
And that's like Baz. Like he's a sonic fucking genius. He's a dude that fucking wrote all the orchestra parts for The Decline
Oh, okay.
when No Effect with
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
orchestra. Yeah, it's like 25 or something. He wrote all that shit down on paper. And we were
Wow.
just talking about not being able to like write lyrics to put into a song.
Right,
He can do an orchestra with parts and swells and just
right.
in his fucking brain. Yeah, he's dope, man. But it was good. Yeah, it was. I mean, I listen to the album maybe like once every few days, just to, like keep it fresh in my mind, and every time we're fucking hyped on it. It's
Is it
good.
all the same songs from the first session that you like
Yeah, yeah,
reworked them or
yeah, yeah. No, they're all the same songs, and some of them are even fucking. Some of those songs are even not even tampered with.
oh,
You
okay.
know what I mean? so we kept some of Dugan's stuff, and and so it was like, yeah, so it was just, it wasn't like a complete, it wasn't a complete rewrite as much as it was like just like recording it on this different board through a different process. And then, but some of the shit that we got with Dugan was sonically fucking fit perfectly, so it just got left alone.
Is that a humbling moment when you bring an album that you think is done and it's good, and Mike's like, yeah, it's all right, but
yeah, well, I mean, you gotta for one, you gotta know how to fucking like speak Fat Mike.
Well, yeah,
because he'll get you fucked up. Like when I first, for real, like when we first started working with him, you would do a take, and he'd be like, "No, sing it like this." You're like, "Fucking what? You sing it like this," and then you would sing it like the way you're trying to, And he would or you do a take you think was killer, and he'll be like, "That's the worst fucking shit I ever heard in my life, dude. This is fucking garbage." And like, but that doesn't mean it's the worst shit you heard in his life. It's fucking garbage. It's just like Fat Mike for like, did 3 more takes and you got this.
right, right.
That's where Johnny from Old Man Markley, he comes in correct with that shit because he knows how to speak it perfectly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the facilitator. But yeah, fuck, that's humbling. But then like to me it was, it's, I think it's more humbling the other dudes because I grew up listening to like NoFX and punk rock music, but also like hip hop. I was just a skater,
Yeah.
But like the boys, they grew up on all this shit, like hardcore. You know what I mean? Like they didn't skate, they played music and they listened to punk rock. And so to them, it's like it humbles. I know that like they feel fucking super fortunate to be in the position that they're in, to even be able to get humbled like that. You know what I mean?
Right,
Somebody
right,
that caliber even giving a fuck about the dumb noise we're making. You know what I mean?
right. So then, does that make it that much sweeter when Fat Mike didn't he? I think he just put the new record on his. He did something for Alt Press or whatever, like the 30 most important records in the Fat Records history, and he put the new Get Dead album on it. He's like, it's not even out yet, so I don't know if I should do this, but it's like game changer material. So does that make it that much more like cool?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, fuck, man. Everybody wants to get an attaboy. You know what I mean? Like, if it fuck yeah feels good, dude, that's fucking, that dude, that dude knows what the fuck he's doing. He's got fucking, he's still punk as anybody I fucking know. And he got a fucking mansion in fucking Hollywood and fucking people swinging from fucking ropes and, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy shit. So yeah, fuck, man, it's great, man. It's great to like work towards something that doesn't like, it's good to have like a reward at the end of it. Because a lot of the times, like, we've all been in different bands, and they've all been tight ass fucking bands and their own thing. You know what I mean? And it's just, it's cool to see like this side of everything. You know what I mean? To see what happens when you like keep pushing at it and seeing how far you can go. Hopefully, we're gonna be trying to do like, especially with this COVID and the touring shit. I think we're gonna try to like record and fucking release like an EP every like 3 months.
Oh, really?
Whether it be a fucking 2-song, a 3-song, or maybe just one fucking song, but something, just to keep like trying to level up on each thing and see how far we can fucking make it. We really hope when we can play live again, though. I'll tell you that.
How was playing at Fat Mike's a couple weekends ago?
It was crazy, man. It was surreal. It was like, for one, it was a legit house party.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the times you like go to those like production type events and they're like trying to orchestrate shit. Like, stand over here, don't have that hat here,
Yeah.
But it was a legit open bar, fucking scumbaggery, fucking kegger with fucking graffiti artists in the tennis courts, comedians fucking popping off. We played on the cement in front of the fucking pool house. I painted that house a couple months ago. He wanted it neopop. Yeah, he wanted it like the color of the So Long and Thanks for All the Shoes album.
Yeah.
It's like cream, pink, and brown, whatever.
Right.
I painted his whole fucking house like that, bro. He's got 2 pink chimneys.
That's wild.
It is wild. Me and my friend Brandon got our names fucking tagged on the back of his chimney where no one could see it.
That's awesome. But that must have been the first time in how long that you guys actually played together?
I mean, besides the fucking like 2 band practices we had that we had to have because our new guitar player Kyle, um, fuck man, almost a year.
Wow.
You know, this is the first time I've been back in California between the months of like June and August for an extended
Yeah,
period of time in like 7 years.
that's crazy.
You know, yeah, and then like this, and this is the welcome home I get.
Yeah,
You
right,
know what I mean?
right. It's on
Stuff like
fire and you can't go anywhere.
and I gotta wear a mask
Yeah, right. Legally wear a mask.
if I remember it to get it out of my truck.
Yeah, right.
It's
Um,
okay.
did you guys have tour plans for this year that shit the bed eventually, or?
Absolutely. I think we had like some like 14, 15 countries,
Wow.
and it was all fucking like book shit. We were doing SBAM Fest, the Extreme Fest. I think Brock Rock. I mean, just
Yeah,
all the the European fucking circuit that's tight every summer, every year. Like it's just you just look forward to it. You know
right.
what I mean? Like we have so many fucking like so much like family out there and people that we've seen for fucking 10 years. And then it's like you get that separation anxiety because you don't get that fucking you're like forced to stay away and shit. It's crazy, man.
I was gonna say you guys do really well in Europe, like every summer. You go to Belgium more than you come to like the Northeast.
Yeah, right. Well, I think a lot of that has to do with like it's super expensive
Yeah.
and super time consuming to go from market to market in the United States. And especially when you get into these fucking cities like San Francisco and Oakland and LA and stuff like that where they have like radius clauses. So it's
Oh,
like
okay.
you can play a show in Sacramento on Monday, but then fucking, Tuesday night to get out of that market, you have to drive like 8 to 9 hours every fucking day.
Yeah.
Just to load in to play, and
Right.
maybe you get 2 drink tickets and $500
Right.
to cover like gas and
Right.
it's just, I mean, if you're a fucking, I'm 39 years old. In May I'm gonna be 40.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've done my fucking Tuesday nights in fucking South Dakota, dude. On the floors and all that shit. And if you're a young person and you're in fucking, just starting up a band, by all fucking means do that. Like, don't ever fucking like deprive yourself of that fucking experience
Yeah.
to
Right.
like be out there and see what you're fucking made of. But like, I'm old. I've done it. It's like it's boring to do that, and it's uncomfortable. So, but I really do miss I miss being in like the van with the dudes and just fucking laughs all day. The random fist fights at fucking truck stops. You know,
And
Scotty in the very back of the van with his blankets moving a little weird in the broad daylight.
it's not the same
Swine.
to fist fight a random person in the parking lot now.
No. We felt
They don't let you
that'd
do
be
that.
with each other.
No, I know.
We're gentlemen though. We put socks over our hands.
Didn't you wasn't there a story that you brought boxing gloves on a tour one time or something like that?
Yeah. Oh, they're still in the van. Go get some. And that's not just for our fucking like little fucking freakouts that we have on each other. That's also for like promoters that want to fuck around or like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? The
Right.
fucking if some other band wants to fucking start like fucking throwing weight around and being like an asshole for no reason, it's like you don't have to like be all the way violent, but we can put on some gloves and see what the fuck happens.
Anybody ever
Fuck
actually
it.
take you up on that shit? I feel like
Fuck no.
just the idea of boxing gloves is like, nope, never mind, we're good.
Well, it's like, dude, for when you put those fucking gloves on, you maybe have like, if you don't do that, you maybe have like 15 seconds of swinging as hard as you can,
Yeah.
and then you're gassed out.
Right.
And if you've been on tour fucking playing this game with your friends for a minute, you know what I
Right.
mean? You just know that. You just let them gas out and then blast. But yeah, no one's ever, I don't think we've even ever challenged anyone. But they're there,
Yeah.
and we let it be known that's why they're there.
Right.
Things run a little more smoothly.
It's a
I mean,
deterrent.
I don't know if you've seen Michael McGuire on vodka, but it's a scary beast. You don't want that dude. You don't want that dude with gloves on coming at you.
That's awesome. When does the album actually come out? It's like
October
October,
9th.
which all of a
October
sudden
9th.
is like 2 weeks away, which is bizarre.
Fuck, I know. It's fucking. It's awesome, man. I'm psyched. I'm psyched for it to come out.
Have
And
you
it's
got a lot of good feedback from people? I mean, not that my opinion matters. I said it's like it's one of
no,
my
you're
favorite
fucking
Fat Records albums already. Like, and it's not out yet.
fine.
It's awesome.
Yeah, like where everybody got, and I use my barometer too on what we make by giving it to my friends that aren't musicians. They're not in the fucking music thing at
Yeah,
all. You know what I mean?
yeah,
They're just like the dudes I came up with, like fucking skater homies,
right,
motorcycle dudes, graffiti dudes, just my homies.
right.
And like they'll straight tell me like when we dropped Bad News, the first one on Fat Records, I'll do fuck this. No, this is just fucking recycled shit from your other albums. And then you fucking made some lame ass song and put it on there.
Yeah, yeah,
And
right.
fuck, and those are, and I take it apart,
Yeah,
like my mom saying it to me, like,
right,
fuck, man.
right.
Yeah, you came out the gate like a sucker. And so, like, shit like that, but I fucking appreciate that. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Because you've got, like, that's my barometer on, I know it. And my close friends obviously have fucking heard like every rough and every, demo take. And
yeah, yeah,
before
yeah,
it was mastered, I just play it when I get home. I'm like, dude, check out what we did tonight.
right.
Oh, and everyone fucking was super hyped on it and just like, it's just hitting people. So I'm excited for it to get fully released. And I hope some people fucking talk hella shit about it because I love it. It's
I
just the
haven't
best.
seen a lot of that. I try to, I read the comments on the YouTube videos. Not that you should, but I do anyway. And I
Yeah.
haven't
Oh,
seen too many. Like, there's some
no,
bad ones, some sketchy ones in the past, but for this stuff, it's
no,
like it's really good.
yeah. See, so I don't know. They'll be back. You know what I mean?
Right,
Who's the Cowboys? You know what I mean? If you've only got 5 people hating on you today, if you don't have 10 people hating on you by next week, you're not doing it right.
right, right. Was there any thought given to pushing the album back, or is this even pushed back? Like, was it due to come out earlier in COVID, or does that not matter?
No, like I said, when we did it, we thought it was done in November, and then I think there was, obviously there's planning and logistics shit that has to go on. So it was like once it was done and mastered, if it was done in November, it was going to be coming out in fucking April, Mayish. So like that was already COVID, and then when we recorded it all the way up to January, maybe even like the beginning of February, and then it got sent out, and there was talk about like, well, do we want to hold off on it till COVID's done so we can tour it?
Yeah,
Because I was super stoked this year was gonna be the year that we're like, all right, we're gonna go to fucking Europe, and then we're gonna fly into Boston, and then fucking hit the whole fucking
right.
upper United States, go back, and then we had some more shows in Europe later on, come back, hit the southern United States. And
Wow.
we had a bunch of big plans, and it just got fucking fucked up with the COVID thing. So I think that like, with I don't know, man. It's just with it coming out soon, and I'm hoping. I don't even know if I can say this. Is this live?
No, no, no.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. I don't think that there's a publicist or anything. And actually, I don't give a fuck if they do or not. But our shit's coming out on October 9th, and I just talked to fucking Fat Mike, and I'm like, because when everybody was talking about pushing it back, our idea was like, well, fuck it. Why push it back? Everybody's gonna push it back,
Right,
and then everybody's gonna release at the same fucking time and
right,
try to tour at the same fucking time.
right.
Like everybody's locked down right now. This is the time you give people music. This is the time people need new fucking content and
Yeah,
new
right,
like
right,
ways to look at shit because there's nothing else, especially with no live shows or meeting up with your homies at the bar.
right.
Like, so we just said, when it's done, it's done. Put it out. It's fast. It was like when we came out with that video Pepper Spray
Yeah,
with In Decline. In Decline had a whole their production company had a whole like storyboard for the song. We're gonna have fucking actors in it. Like they had this whole thing, and then COVID broke out, and then the fucking riots broke out,
yeah, yeah.
and
Yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about that video because it's cool, but there's definitely like a part A and a part B to it.
Yeah, well, it starts out lighthearted
Oh, I lost you there.
and talked about it. We're like, we can't all the spots that we wanted to shoot, the locations you couldn't SAG cards and shit.
Yeah, right.
They get covered, it's like a fucking liability, and like, so we just decided, I've always loved independent shit.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, their stuff is definitely next level for
yeah,
like their activism and their fucking balls of what they do.
yeah,
And so it was like super cool. It was super cool to fucking like get to work with them and get to do that. But then all of a sudden shit started getting darker and like taking a turn for the worse. And I mean, shit, you saw that shit in Oakland, they're
right,
driving cars out of fucking Honda dealerships,
right,
fucking hitting cops in the head with fucking trash cans.
right.
Like, it's real shit. And, and what's even weirder is that like these songs are a few years old
Yeah, right.
and it fits perfectly in there because all we were doing was venting about what was going on like everybody else. And it's like it fits perfectly because that's the exact lead up
Yeah.
of why we're in the fucking predicament that we're in.
Like we were saying earlier, everybody knows what the fuck is going on and that like
Yeah.
the shit went off the rails a long time ago and this is what was going to happen. And it's sort of like you telling everybody this is what's going to happen. And then it comes out and it's like, see, this is what happened.
Yeah. I mean, it's not rocket science, and they got like, it's like a joke on our work crew. I'm a house painter, and like when the new like prep guys come on, starting at the bottom,
Yeah.
apprenticeship, when they show up, like they'll last either fucking 1 to 2 days or they'll last like 4 years.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Because like, and that's the thing on the resume. We're like, well, you didn't put common sense on your resume, and
Yeah.
it feels like common sense is a huge commodity in like this whole thing that we're doing in this world right now. Like people just don't give up. Like it's not even like sad anymore. It's just scary how much people just don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Like it's apocalyptic for sure.
it's almost like there's too many fucks to give. So then people are just like, I can't deal with all the like, I can't worry about this and that and that and that, and so I'm just not going to deal with any of it.
Well, I think a lot of that shit has to do too is just like getting your fucking brain conditioned.
Yeah.
By just fucking the feed, the fucking the need to fucking know what Christina's doing in Bermuda.
Yeah.
I'm fucking. I mean, I'm not above that shit.
Yeah.
Best believe
Right.
I'm sitting on my couch fucking. I'm fucking.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna play fucking for Jules. You know what I mean? Fuck, watch this. But yeah, and I think that because of how whatever course that we took to get here, as far as like mass consumption and fucking TV rot and all that dumb shit, is like everybody's just gone hog wild, man. It's like at a teetering point where I feel like it's just gonna get like super nasty, super quick.
Yeah, it certainly doesn't seem like it's going to get better or more chill. It's like we're not there yet.
No, but fools are tribing up like fucking
Right.
movie The Warriors. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's fucking that's some real shit that can happen. Like that's dude, Trump declared Washington D.C. or not Washington D.C. New York City, fucking Seattle and Portland, anarchist territories.
Right. Right.
Like, not only are you a racist orange piece of shit, but you're like trying to word this like a new civil war and the South will rise again. You piece of fucking shit.
Yeah. Right.
And I try not to go on left or right because and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck you, fools. You know what I mean? I'm on the spectrum of like, you need my help. You need me to fucking help get a fucking word out, some shit like that. I'm down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm down. But like I'm not trying to go fucking champion everything I can because there's too much stuff.
Right.
And make you too bitter not being able to help everybody.
Right.
So, you just gotta fucking help the ones fucking super close to you and fucking keep it moving.
Right.
Because,
but it's
I don't
not
know,
even a
man.
left or right issue. It's
No,
like
it's not.
it's
Well, it's like the fucking where's it that Indecline documentary that's coming out? They got some graffiti artist on there, and he's sitting there quoting, and he's like, there is no us or them. There's only us.
yeah,
You know, there's only us people down here on Earth, and the sooner they get that through their heads, we'll all be fucking better off.
right.
You know, and it's like, yeah, it sounds fucking tight, but basically, you just said what they said. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Until you follow what we want, fucking fuck you. You know, we're just
yeah,
at a
right,
stalemate.
right.
You know? And so things get super interesting. You know what I mean? You got people that know what's right in their heart, but they're kind of like didn't grow up fucking out in the country with an AR-15.
Right.
And if Trump starts fucking starting a civil war, dude, we're definitely outgunned.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
Right.
like we can tie plastic trash cans fucking lids around our fucking stomach all we want. Dude. It's not gonna stop a fucking shotgun.
Right.
Shit, moss.
Yeah. Maybe should have taken that Second Amendment shit a little more seriously.
Straight up, man.
Can we talk for a minute about the video for it's either Glitch or Western Glitch? Is it officially called Glitch now? But I thought that
No,
there was something about like Western
nah,
Glitch.
no, fuck that. I've fucking told these fools 1,000 times. It's Western Glitch, and they keep fucking sending it out as Glitch to hyphenate. I don't know what the deal is, but it's wrong. And if the album comes back with Glitch on it, I'm not gonna release it. Everyone can wait longer until they go fucking.
4 more years.
I'm thinking make Fat Mike grab a fucking Sharpie and just write Western in front of all of it.
Instead of autographing it, just write the word Western on it.
Western, right? Western edition. Keep it
Right.
moving.
So that video is all found footage or whatever. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, man. It's just that fucking. We went to a garage sale and that was at the bottom of a bowling bag. And we just mailed it into one of those internet companies, and they sent it back on a little fucking chip
Really?
thing. And yeah, fucking put it on, and that was it. And I said whatever was going to be on that film was going to be the video, and that was on the video, and it fit fucking perfectly.
Was there like other hours of shit that didn't get used, or was it just a small like VHS?
No, they were only reel to reels. Those things are only 15.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or 13 and a half minutes long or some shit, you know?
Okay.
So, yeah, it wasn't hours. It was only like fucking maybe a half hour. You know, it was just shit like that. It was like just sporadic, like going around the fucking city in a Volkswagen.
Yeah, it works like scarily good with that song.
Yeah, man. It's a fucking, I don't know. I'm super into like the that creative process of like randomness syncing up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because when it does happen, it's fucking dope.
Yeah.
Like that's all good shit when that goes down. It's like you ever watch your blinker on your car and the blinker in front of you, they sync up.
Right.
But then fucking after a couple seconds they'll unsync.
Right.
And then they'll sync out. It's crazy. That's a weird, you know.
And you can't help but notice it too when they're both syncing, and it's like like it's noticeable. It's weird. It'll jar you.
And you don't know it, and then you don't realize when it falls off.
Right.
Yeah. And it's like that's a metaphor for relationships right there, player.
Seriously. Seriously. More than you know.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you guys up to now that the album's been done for a while and you can't tour? You are still writing? I know you said you want to put out a few EPs, but are you still actively writing? Or?
Yeah, we've got a bunch of fucking new songs in the pipeline. I'm doing some collab shit with Last Gang. I'm doing.
Oh wow.
Me and Baz might do some shit. I've been working on my own solo shit. It's not really solo shit. It's just like the people that I can get on these tracks that I'm making.
Yeah.
You know, so it'll be some weird raw fucking half hip hop, gutter punk shit. I don't know. Whatever it comes out, you know.
Right.
It might just be a Percocet bender. You never know. So, but yeah, we got music, and we're back getting regular practices in, and the practice studios are back opened up, and
Oh, good.
I'm building a studio in my house right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I found myself living in a 3-bedroom house alone, and I'm like, well, I can't just have these fucking empty rooms.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's like fucking living in a fucking ghost.
Right.
I was like, fuck it. So I've just been starting to build the studio in there. It's coming together. Mikey's gonna be helping me, and it's fucking awesome.
That's great. That's making the best of a shitty situation right there.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. This lady's sorry, man. This lady's fucking mean, man. She's like very concerned with what was going on in here.
Really?
Hey, you didn't see that big old beak coming here like a toucan?
No.
She's a nice
lady. Thanks for taking time. We're at like 40, 45 minutes right now. I don't want to take up too much of your afternoon. This was pretty cool.
Awesome. But hey, anytime.
I'll
you know what I mean?
Clip it together and post it up. I put them up on the Dying Scene YouTube page and then the IGTV page. So I'll share it out either tonight or tomorrow morning, and hopefully get people stoked about the album, because they should be stoked about the album.
Yeah, well, fuck, man, I really appreciate it, because we're definitely like trying a different approach with this album. I feel like, you know, our past albums, we kind of like let it fall at the wayside of like promoting him and pumping him up.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe just because we weren't fucking as hyped on it as we should have been, you know. So I'm super psyched to be like trying to get this one out there, because we're super proud of this shit.
Man, I looked back at my notes about Honesty Lives Elsewhere, and my notes then were like, wow, this album is really good, and I think it blows Bad News out of the water. I have the same thoughts about this one in comparison to Honesty Lives Elsewhere.
Yeah.
Like, you keep like ratcheting it up.
Well, then that's what we should be doing. Like, when we come out with the full-length album, you know, because we just start fucking throwing out EPs, you can't judge us on that. But come out with a full-length album and it goes down a notch, stop doing what you're doing.
Right. That was perfect. That was perfect timing. You said stop doing what you're doing, and your audio cut out for a second there. I was like, whoa, talk about blinkers lining up.
Yeah. Sick, man. All right, brother. Well, I appreciate you, man. And, call anytime. I'm always around, and once we get touring, we're gonna come out your way. We'll be there.
I can't wait to go back to the basement. I forget where I saw you up here. It was like a basement hardcore stadium, I think they called it, in Cambridge. It was like
it was that
wood paneling on the wall.
It's like that elf block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the last.
My ex lived in Somerville.
Right.
Street.
That was like the last sweaty basement show I went to. That was a good night. So hopefully this shit goes away. We'll all wear masks and get together again.
Yeah, fuck the mask. I'm gonna kiss you on your mouth when I see you. All right, man. I'll talk to you soon, brother.
Well.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
All right, man.
Bye-bye.
Hell yeah, you too.